Hi everyone, I'm Balvinder Heran. I'm the Chief Executive at Dudley Council, and here is my daily update on support arrangements for those impacted by the Norton fires. We continue to support residents affected by the fires and are working closely with emergency services, utility providers, telecoms companies, Network Rail and other partner organisations to support the recovery efforts, restore essential services and keep residents informed. While significant progress has been made in recent days, we recognise that many residents continue to face challenges as they recover from the impact of the fires. Our priority remains the safety, well-being and recovery of those affected, and I give you my assurance the Council will continue to support residents for as long as needed. Today, I'm going to give you some information about where you can get support. I would also add this is all available on the Council's website in case you don't get a note of it through this briefing. The Residents Support Centre, which is located at Stourbridge Town Hall, remains open daily from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Council staff are available throughout these hours to provide any practical assistance, advice and support you may need. If you need anything such as toiletries, essential supplies, etc., they will also support you with that. If you require assistance out of these hours, please contact Dudley Council on 0300 555 8283. That number is available on the Council's website. In terms of property support, Council teams, along with our partners, continue to undertake door-to-door visits to identify residents who may require immediate assistance with securing damaged properties, including boarding up smaller openings caused by the fire. If you require this support and have not yet been contacted, please call 0300 555 8283. That's 0300 555 8283 to gain assistance. We continue to work closely with insurers and partner organisations to ensure affected areas remain safe and secure. Current arrangements include the affected footpath was fenced off on Monday, the 17th of August. Fire damaged properties requiring exclusion zones are being fenced off today, the 18th of August. Stourbridge Golf Club will be fenced off tomorrow, Wednesday, the 19th of August. We will continue to coordinate and install security fencing, however, when further risks are identified. We expect the majority of these works to be completed over the coming days and are prioritising those in most need. The Council also has security patrols and on-site security to keep the area safe and provide assurance to residents. That will remain in place until further notice. But if you do spot anything suspicious or are concerned about anything, please call 101 to the police. And if the matter is urgent, please do call 999. Insurance advice. Residents are strongly advised to contact their insurance provider as soon as possible, and especially before disposing of any fire damage belongings. We also recommend retaining photographic evidence of the damage, supporting documentation relating to losses, and any items that may need to be inspected by insurers. Please do check with your insurer before putting any items in the waste collections that I will update you on shortly. Guidance from the Association of British Insurers is available on our Council's website now. Whilst Dudley Council is providing support through skips and bulky waste collections, any decisions to dispose of items remains the responsibility of individual residents. So please do contact your insurance company before disposing of anything. The Council is unable to accept responsibility for any loss, damage or impact on an insurance claim resulting from the disposal of goods and will not be liable if an insurer subsequently refuses or reduces a claim. So please do check with your insurer before placing any items in a skip or arranging any collections of damaged items. I'll now tell you about waste and disposal arrangements the Council are putting in place. So in terms of perishable goods, these might be things that are in your freezer. A waste collection vehicle will visit the 5 affected streets between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. daily from Monday the 17th of August until Friday the 21st of August. If we require that service to be extended from Saturday, we will make those necessary arrangements. So residents can use this service to dispose of any damaged fridge and freezer contents, food exposed to smoke, heat or water contamination. If residents do need any further support with getting these items out of your homes, please do speak to our waste teams as they're coming round and doing the collections. In terms of skips will be provided to support residents in disposing of small fire-damaged household items only. Details of locations and operating arrangements will be communicated shortly on our website. In respect of large, bulky waste items, the removal of larger fire-damaged household items can be arranged by contacting Dudley Council Plus on 0300 555 2345, and our appointed agents will collect your larger, bulky waste items over the next few days. But please first confirm with your insurers that these items can be removed. You will also be given guidance on the website of where to leave these items. If you do need assistance with removal of the items, please do make a note of that to Dudley Council Plus when you call them, so we can make sure that we provide that assistance when we're taking your goods away. In terms of garden waste, small items of fire damaged garden waste may be placed in green garden waste bins. Please do not place fire damaged fence panels in green bins. We will arrange collection of those separately. Your next scheduled garden waste collection is on Wednesday, the 26th of August. We are keeping that under review in case that needs to be brought forward. In terms of recycling and food waste collections, the next scheduled collection is on Wednesday, the 19th of August. That's tomorrow, and that will take place as normal. If any of your wheeled bins, recycling bags or curbside food waste caddies have been damaged as a result of the fire, these will be replaced free of charge by the council. Residents can request replacements by contacting Dudley Council Plus 0300 555 2345 or email waste.management@dudley.gov.uk. You will be asked to provide your full address and a replacement will be sorted for you. In terms of electricity supplies, we understand that most of these have now been restored to properties in the area. However, any resident who remains without power should contact National Grid on 0800 096 3080. Again, this number will be available on the council's website. We recognise that many residents are experiencing disruption to telephone and broadband services. The council is working directly with telecommunications and broadband providers to establish dedicated contact arrangements for residents affected by the fire, helping to accelerate the process of reconnecting your services. We expect to receive confirmation of these dedicated contact details later today, and we'll share them with residents as soon as they become available on our website. I will also update you tomorrow during our daily briefing. Importantly, service providers are briefing their customer support teams on the circumstances surrounding the Norton fires to ensure that residents receive appropriate support and are treated with understanding, empathy, and sensitivity when making contact. Restoring communications remains an important part of our recovery effort, and we will continue to work with providers to support residents through this process. Please do keep an eye on our website, and I will update during the daily briefings. Housing support. If you would like to discuss any immediate or longer-term housing support needs, please do contact Dudley Council on 0300 555 2345. Food deliveries can now be arranged and carried out as normal, so please do contact your provider and deliveries can be made as normal. We have been advised by Network Rail that an emergency closure of Worcester Lane will be required from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. daily from Wednesday, the 19th of August until Friday, the 21st of August. The closure will be in place between the junction of Racecourse Lane and the pedestrian footbridge south of the junction. This is necessary to allow the urgent removal of several trees that have been severely damaged by the fire and now present a risk to the railway line. Removing these trees is essential to prevent them from falling onto the tracks, creating significant safety risk and disruption to rail services. We appreciate residents' patience while these important safety works are completed. We will continue to liaise on site as a council. I appreciate that the emergency services will soon be exiting the site, but I can assure you that Dudley Council will remain at the golf course and at the town hall for as practically possible to ensure that residents get the support they need. We will be on site tomorrow to meet with residents, and details of further residents' meetings will be published over the coming days. I would like to thank residents for their continued patience, resilience and cooperation during this very challenging period. I would also like to thank our partners in the emergency services, our council staff, utility providers, community organisations whose efforts are helping affected residents and supporting the recovery of the area. Whilst there's still a lot of work to do, significant progress has been made in the recent days. We remain committed to supporting residents, restoring services and helping the community return to normality as quickly and safely as possible. I will continue to provide further updates, but please do keep an eye on the Council's main website for the latest updates. Thank you so much.